Hello guys, welcome to my channel K Master. Here we are going to study one important topic which is frequently asked in CSR NET, SET and GATE exams, calculation of microstates. So microstates are nothing but the possible number of arrangement of electrons in given orbitals. It is the possible electronic arrangement in given orbitals. So to calculate the number of microstate from the given data is very important, and there are different types of techniques to use to calculate the number of microstates. So first case we will see here, if the configuration is given, then how to calculate the number of microstate. If the electronic configuration is given, then calculate the number of microstate. So for this the formula is given. To calculate the number of microstate, the formula is n factorial upon r factorial in bracket n minus r factorial, or it is the, in general form it is written as number of holes factorial in orbital divided by number of electrons factorial into number of remaining holes factorial. Number of remaining holes factorial. Now what is meant by holes? If you consider the s orbital, the capacity of s orbital is of 2 electrons, therefore there are 2 holes. In case of p orbitals, there are 3 suborbitals and the capacity of these 3 p orbital is of 6 electrons, therefore there are 6 holes. In d orbital there are 5 suborbitals and each orbital can contain 2 electrons, therefore there are 10 holes. Holes means a space where electron can be present. And for f orbitals there are 7 suborbitals, therefore 14 electrons can be placed, therefore there are 14 holes for f orbital. So these are the number of holes for given orbitals. So the factorial is nothing but the mathematical calculation. So here factorial means if there is a 5 factorial, it means that you can multiply the number before the 5, that is 5 into 4 into 3 into 4, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. If 0 factorial is given, then the value is 1. Therefore the number of holes and number of electrons you should know for given microstate. Let us see the example to clarify this concept. So first example we will see, that is for D2 configuration, what will be the number of microstates. Now the formula is n factorial, that is number of holes. Now we know that the number of holes for D factorial is 10, therefore we can write 10 factorial upon, now the number of electrons given in d orbital. So there are 2 electrons are given, therefore we can write 2 factorial into. Now next thing is number of remaining holes. So out of 10 holes 2 electrons are given, therefore the number of remaining holes will be 10 minus 2 factorial. So it comes out to be 10 factorial upon 2 factorial into 10 minus 2, 8 factorial. So if you solve this, 10 into 9 into 8 factorial, because here is already 8 factorial is given, and 2 into 1 into 8 factorial. So 8 and 8 will be cancelled. So remaining value will be 10 into 9, 90 upon 2 into 1, 2. It comes out to be 45. Therefore for D2 configuration there are 45 microstates. It means that 2 electrons in d orbital can be placed by 45 ways. It is very simple. Similarly for D3 configuration you can calculate. So for D3 configuration we use the same formula, 10 factorial, that is the number of holes, divided by the number of electrons, 3 into number of remaining holes, 10 minus 3, 7 factorial. So 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 factorial upon 3 into 2 into 1 into 7 factorial. So 7 and this 7 will be cancelled, so remaining will be 10 into 9, 90 into 8, 720 upon 3 into 2 into 1 means 6, so 120. So 120 will be the number of microstate for D3 configuration. Similarly for any configuration you can determine the number of microstate. If combined configuration is given, then also you can calculate the number of microstate. Suppose let us see one example. Calculate the number of microstate for P1 D3 configuration. Now use the same formula. Now for P we know that there are 6 holes, therefore the number of holes are 6, therefore 6 factorial upon, there is a 1 electron, therefore 1 factorial into remaining holes for p orbitals is 6 minus 1 factorial into, for D 10 factorial upon 3 factorial into remaining holes 10 minus 3, 7 factorial. For this we can write 6 factorial upon 1 into 1 into 6 minus 1, 5 factorial into 10 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 7 factorial. If you solve this you can write 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 upon 1 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, or you can directly cancel 5 factorial into 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 factorial upon 3 into 2 into 1